real, you know what I'm saying? Seeing is believing.
Burning 50. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm here today doing an interview with my main man, my big homie. You know what I'm saying? Superstar recording artist, Ben Cannon. What's happening?
What's up, baby boy? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What they do, man?
Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Different day, you know what I'm saying? Ain't much change.
Hey, but come on, man. Hey,
change, man. Losing people, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's in every neighborhood, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of life right now, man.
It really is, man. It really is, man.
Losing people, man. We done. Today, man, is the day after for history. Like today, you know, today this is a historical moment. This interview, man. But today is the day after Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed in Los Angeles, man.
Tough loss, man. Very tough loss, man. You know, personally, I didn't really know him, but you know, like the things I heard of him, man. I mean, he was such a great outlet, man, for so many different people, man. And he had great fashions, man. Tough loss, man.
Yeah. Much more than the fashion aspect of anything. That guy was definitely, just to see the hurt going around, he was almost, this thing is hitting us just as bad as a Tupac was, man.
Right. It's actually a huge effect, and I mean, like, when I first actually heard about it, I mean, I forget where I was, but I was like, Nipsey. Then when it hit me, I was like, wow, man. I mean, like, this is gonna affect a lot of different types of camps. I mean, like, yeah, it's very devastating news, man. My prayers and my sympathy goes deep out to his family too, man. You know, all my prayers.
Yeah, man. Much love to Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
And we salute that guy, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Also today is another day that's big. That's hurtful day.
Oh yeah.
April 1st. We both from Lake City, man.
That's right.
We lost a couple of big main key players.
Yeah, man. It just don't even seem like 2 decades plus one. I mean, 21 years ago on this day, we lost 2 soldiers, man. You know, my rap artist and Pluto, of course, my manager. You know, and it's just it was just such a devastating, you know, day, because on that day when I heard the news, I swore, man, I thought it was an April Fool's joke. I don't know why I felt like that, but I was like, oh my God, you know, like I couldn't take it in, because we always got to remember too, although it was 21 years ago today, they also asked me to go back up there, you know, after our recording, you know, rehearsal in Jacksonville, and I denied it. I said I was gonna stay to the house, and I didn't go. But you know, they went. So on their way coming back at me, they wrecked out, man, and they died. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that's just, I mean, it's just horrifying, man. Just the thought of it, man.
Yeah, Lake City.
Very deep, man.
Lake City definitely still feels the pain of that particular loss, man. And not to mention, it's been rough lately, especially in the music game. You know, we've been losing artists, kind of seem to be left and right, and the attacks on different artists. The guys over in Jacksonville, man, they really got it going on, man.
Right.
What do you think about the way the music game is going? I mean, it seems as if everybody is celebrating, you know, shooting, you know, the murdering, the carrying the guns, and like, I don't think the guys are even buying cars anymore. Like, they can show you a pistol before they can show you
way faster than a car fixed up with hydraulics.
Anything.
I'm really honestly thinking the fad is like played out. I mean, like, this is the era now. Everything is basically social media, video games, and stuff like that. So actually, some people really live this lifestyle. They really don't have a necessarily any kind of conscience, meaning that, you know, like
moral
and not to mention some of the drugs they have to offer. A lot of times when people are so high, they commit certain things, they really don't know who they hurt or who they've affected.
Yeah,
and that's That's just rule of thumb. That's what goes on in this new era. So sometimes when you walk out the house, you got to be very, very extremely careful, man. You know what I mean? It ain't just for the music world. I mean, it could be for just natural common world. You know, it's very dangerous.
It's just dangerous, man. It really is.
It is.
And it seems as if, because the way I look at it, it's like the artists have more of a reach right now than the preachers do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're reaching more. They're reaching more people than the ones who you would think would have the the capability of reaching out a little farther. You know what I'm saying? So, but the music game is definitely a little different, man. So what message would you at this moment, being that we lost Nipsey yesterday, and just kind of at the rate that you see things going, what would be something that you would say to artists that's looking forward to record, or actually that's recording, as an OG? What words do you have?
Well, basically it's like, for me speaking out on it, it's more like a psychological and a mental effect, meaning that rule of thumb, if you're an artist and you don't really, you're coming in this game not independently, but you're getting help in a sense, and you're trying to grow, and as you start growing, don't forget those hands. Those hands that are actually helping you grow are very important, and those same particular hands have faces behind them, and some people tend to forget that those hands help them and got them where they need to be or whatever, so they get a tendency to rise up so high and forget those hands. And so you only dealt with those people's hands, but you never dealt with those people's reactions after you forget those hands. So I tell everybody that's in this game trying to trend and become something, learn how to have brotherhood in your heart, and learn how to fellowship with your camp, and don't try to outdo everybody, because the outdoing part is basically playing out now. This ain't the fad for that, because everybody's so quick to get in their feelings these days. It's a whole totally different area now, and I just want to speak out for people that's trying to grow, upcoming artists, and anybody that's trying to get out there now. It's different if you independently and you paying the cost to be the boss. That's different, but when you in a situation to where people are trying to help you grow and believing in you, when you become a platinum artist or whatever, always remember to acknowledge the people that help you get there. It would make it easier in that way. That I think honestly that can cut down some envy. I do, what I mean. But I'm actually an independent artist, and everything pretty much I do it from the muscle, but I actually enjoy and love what I do, and it's not a minute that don't go by that I wouldn't help nobody, try to excel with me. But, I just think, sometimes it starts with a lot of artists, they have their own outlook. So that's what causes everything not to trend like it's supposed to. I mean, just basically have a open heart, trend to try to move forward. And I think a lot of things will be better. It ain't all on the Illuminati and all that. It's how people individually are. That's what, your character identify whether you're a sale. And that's real.
I go with that.
That's real. I mean, that's just how I feel about it.
I feel that. So at the end of the day, man, the one turns into the few. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of think that being that what's being celebrated in this industry, it has to change. It has to change, because what's being celebrated is always going to encourage the way this industry and the music is always going to go. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And so, being that yesterday was just a major loss, and
terrible loss.
Yes, it was a major loss, and not to mention the other people that's going to possibly be hurt and possibly lose their life behind this situation.
Right.
It just goes to show that we still got a long ways to go.
Long ways to go.
As people, and as artists,
communities, and
as the whole nine. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, but yeah, man, we just wanted to touch bases with you today. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since we heard from you.
Right.
You got anything new? You got any music? Anything you want to, debut for the people?
Well, actually, I I got music for days. I just, you know, right now in my life that's current right now is I actually got a album called Above the Hate that I'm supposed to be releasing within the next month or two. The hold up on it is this is a lot of legal issues or whatever, but we're not gonna get into all that. But it is definitely coming to a ghetto near you. And then behind the scenes, secretly, as me being the artist I am, I got a whole nother project besides the Above the Hate. It's gonna be called Mirage, because you know when you see things and you don't see it no more. It's a mirage, and that's what I'll be giving. I'm giving it to y'all, and I hope y'all appreciate it. It's coming soon too, but you know, I'm not gonna go into deep details about some of this stuff that's going on. But just remember, we got a lot for them, you know, unravel on you, and you just gotta, you know how to appreciate it. And you know, for those that don't appreciate it, step out the way and let the ones that want to appreciate it. Cause we're gonna keep giving it to you, digging in their chest. 90 miles and going, we ain't gonna stop. That's what we do, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's been a minute since y'all heard from me, but please believe I'm still working behind the scenes. But, you know, everything is based on a legal life. You know, I gotta make sure everything legally running like it's supposed to. And that give me a little time to kind of get behind the scenes, work on my book and all other stuff. Because, hey, never forget I am an artist. And that's what I do in the spare time, you know what I'm saying? I'm studying creating chronicles for the public. So, just want to touch base with y'all, let you know about the, you know, the brotherhood, the fellowship, and always remember we losing people, man, that, you know, can be great trends to the community, but if we take them all away, we don't have nobody. So we need to learn how to love and, you know, let some of this envy die down, man. It's real, man.
Well, there it is, man. Hey, being Cannon, we appreciate you stopping in, man, and much love, too, much success to you.
Much love.
Next time, Burning 50.
Niggas still mention my name, pitching my pain through the hard times, rushing my veins. I told my mom how I feel, now she pray for my soul. Sit back, relax, watch my enemies unravel and fold. But even now, young niggas still mention my name, pitching my pain through the hard times, rushing my veins. I told my mom how I feel, now she pray for my soul. Sit back, relax, watch my enemies unravel and fold. But even now, young niggas